Hello everybody, I'm Ernest. So what we're going to talk about today, or this video is about, is upper back pain. I have like pain between my shoulder blades for a few years now, and it seems to have gotten worse. And I decided to do something about it. The first thing I did was deep tissue massage. Now that definitely helped. It's very painful. I would do 1 hour sessions. I did 5 1 hour sessions on my back. That has helped. That has changed it. It's not as bad as before. And then I went over to my sister's house. Like, if you remember, I did the Texas Triangle motorcycle trip. Well, I went to my sister's house and I spent the night there in Houston. And she told me that one time she had this back problem and she did acupuncture and it worked. And I said, well, you know what? I never thought of acupuncture. And so when I got back here to San Antonio, I looked up a doctor here in San Antonio that has an acupuncture clinic. So I've got an appointment and to see if I can relieve it. I'm thinking it's because of my desk job. I work in finance, and sitting at the desk for long hours with my arms, you know, like typing, it over time the tension between my shoulder blades would get really tight, and I'd have to get up and go rub my back up against a doorpost or something, and just trying to get some relief. So I've tried the massage. Next is the acupuncture. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so I am in the doctor's office now, and this is the table I'm going to be laying down. Here are some needles, and so let's see if this works. This has been a problem for some years now, and hopefully I can get some relief. Okay, so they just took the needles out. It was only 20 minutes. Pretty painless. And I'm gonna get dressed again, and I'll let you know what it feels like. Okay, so that was pretty quick. I took my shirt off. I laid down flat on my stomach, and it felt about 10 to 15 needles in my upper back and in my neck area here. There was a little sensation of like prick, but not bad at all, really. Not painful, not scary or anything. Well, at least in my case, I don't feel scary. He was a very nice, very professional doctor. He did say, I don't guarantee anything, and that there's a reason why I'm getting this back pains, and acupuncture might not be able to fix that. That he recommended me going to the doctor, and which I'm going to do. But I want to try this acupuncture out and see what kind of results I get. I did acupuncture back in the 90s from this doctor from Mexico that I was working. I used to work nuclear plants inspections, and he was working there too. He had a practice in Mexico, but he actually made more money working at the nuclear plant. And he said he went to China for a year and he learned how to do acupuncture, and he did that. He did various things. Very interesting fellow. He would do that Mexican lasso where they jump through the hoops and stuff like that. Yeah, he would do that in the parking lots of the condo where we lived at. Very interesting fellow. At that time, I was trying to lose weight, and it didn't work. But so now here I am 20 years later or so, and I'm trying acupuncture again for my back. So I got today's Monday. I got a second appointment on Thursday, and he said it takes about 2 to 3 treatments, and if it doesn't work, that he should be fired. He said there's no guarantee in the results, but we're going to give it a try. Now, for instance, I'm retired military, and I have TRICARE medical insurance, and they took it. I think he was charging $65 to $70 without insurance, but with insurance, my copay was $30. So that's even better. So let's see how the second treatment goes, and I'll let you know. All right, so I'm here on the last, well, this is supposed to be the last third treatment of acupuncture on my upper back. I didn't film the second part. That's the second time I was here because it just I just forgot, actually. Anyway, I've noticed lately a little bit of difference. I've noticed that actually the way it works with me, it seems like I get the treatment and then a couple days later it feels a little different. I don't know if that is the acupuncture or if I'm just feeling better for those couple of days, because it comes and goes, you know, this pain in my upper back. So let me go get my third treatment. Okay, so that was the third treatment. Let me show you the bit. See, there's where I had my face in there. These are the needles and sanitizing stuff that they use. All right, so let me get dressed and I'll talk about it a little bit more. Okay, so that's the third treatment. In between treatments, I've noticed a little bit of changes. So I'm not going to come back anymore unless I feel like this is really working. I'm going to close the video at the end of this week, I think. It's Monday today. See how I feel. Usually during the week, as I'm at the computer, I can feel the pain coming on, and so let's see if it's better this week. If not, if it's the same or whatever seems to happen. But let's see how this week goes. Okay, so I got my last treatment this Monday. Today is Friday. I can tell you that I've had little to no difference. After 3 acupuncture sessions, I noticed yesterday when I was working that I still had some tension. So I had to get up and rub myself on the doorpost just like a bear. But there's some other new developments that I've done. Tuesday, I went to my regular general practitioner doctor, and he prescribed an x-ray. I did the x-ray, I think it was Wednesday. So I guess he'll call me back and we can see if anything that can be done with this upper back pain. I think this is kind of common with people that work at desks for a long time and typing all the time, looking at a computer screen, your arms in that typing position. I get the same thing when I ride my motorcycle, which is kind of similar. You have your arms kind of forward of you, and I guess that causes some tension in between the shoulder blades on the upper back, and it just gets really tight and really uncomfortable. So if I've tried acupuncture back in the 90s to lose weight, it didn't work. This didn't work either. I know my sister who had it done, she said it did work on her back, but in my case it just didn't work. But I'm not saying that it's good or not good. My doctor, he was charging, I think, $65 a session, but since my insurance, my TRICARE is what I have, which is the military insurance, which I think it's Humana, I think is who runs that program. And he took it. So I would only pay $30 copay each time I went. So I went there 3 times, a combination of $90. So anyway, in my case, it didn't solve anything. But I guess for some people it does. But you decide whether it's something that you can do or want done. But it was a little painful when they're sticking the needles in you, and they rotate them, and it only takes, well, in my case it was 20 minutes. I had to lay on my stomach with the needles inserted in my back, and I can say little to no difference that I can tell over the long term. So now I'm going to give my general doctor a chance. I took the x-rays, and let's see where we go from there. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.